Pretty good day today. Check out what the foreman gave us. We got like 15 pairs of coveralls here. Focus. Yeah, the foreman just carrying out a bunch of coveralls. He's like, yeah, these are all, they're damaged and they're going in the garbage. And we're like, oh, well, we'll take them. They've got a couple holes.
Got a couple holes?
They got a couple holes here and there, but friggin' they work. This one's even got my name on it. Yeah. Oh, I love that kind. It's another welding day. My brother needs to do some welding as well, so I'll dig it out and get to welding. I got some of those 7-inch stubs so I can get the rock sliders or step bars built and hopefully put on the 4Runner tonight, maybe. But here's what I'm thinking. I'm wondering, sorry for the shaky camera, frig. I'm wondering if I could maybe fill all those holes and just weld them up. My only concern would be warping it, but then I could be free to put the holes anywhere. But again, I don't want to warp it. But it is friggin' thicker as frig, you can tell. Holy frig. It's like over ½ an inch thick, so I don't think I could ruin it by welding it, but you never know. This one's off my 3.4 liter, so I might want to be careful with this one. I don't know if I want to weld this one or not. I'm probably not going to do this one. I'll do the 3 liter one, because you can get 3 liter friggin' flywheels easy enough at pick and pull, but not the 3.4 liter. They are hard to come by. The only difference being the holes around the outside, they're offset. The 3 liter is a little bit smaller, the 3.4 is a little bit bigger. Flywheel outer diameter is the same though, because I can use the bell housing and starter from a 3 liter and it works perfect. So yeah. I also got my old, or my new one, my CT24 twin entry, all tore apart. Check this out, like holy friggin' crap. The guy wasn't kidding when he said it needed a new turbine. So all the internals, they're all good on this one, so I ordered a rebuild kit for it and it'll hopefully be here in a week so I can get to rebuilding this guy. It's in good shape. I got a bunch of spare parts for it, and yeah, so I'll get that guy back together. And this is the impeller off the twin entry. It's smaller than the single entry friggin' one. It's a lot bigger. I don't know what the ratio is or whatever, but the fins are quite a bit wider, as you can tell. So I'll be using this this impeller. The hot side is the same size, so it doesn't matter if I use either one. Obviously I'm going to use the good one, but for the input side, I'm going to have to use this one because this is the one off the twin entry. It's a lot smaller. It's also, the holes are set up different, so I'm going to have to figure out a way to mount the wastegate, because this one bolts onto there, and there. And on this one, it's missing the bottom bolt, and the wastegate bolts onto there, so a little bit different. But I'll figure that out when the time comes. I also found this in the friggin' dumpster at work. It looks like a heat exchanger of some kind. Residential electronic air cleaner cell. So I guess it's an air cleaner cell. But anyways, holy friggin' crap. They're friggin' chewing up a bunch of branches and stuff. They're trimming all the trees down the driveway and just om-nomming the branches. But anyways, it's got these tubes on her that run all the way through, so I'm thinking, you know, I might be able to do something with this, like make a friggin' air conditioner of some sort, like run water through there or something, or hot water, cold water, whatever. and I could have an AC or friggin' heater. That's gonna get old real fast. Okay, step bar time. Friggin' rights. Oh. Okay, so I figured put one in the middle, and then I'll go in between 2 and 3 on either side. So that should give me plenty. Spaced out decent too, so that the middle one will go right in front of the body mount, and then that one and that one will be spaced between the body mount, well, the 2 body mounts there, and just before the frame starts to taper inwards for the motor. Oh, I apologize. Man, they're getting closer. That means they're gonna get louder. Well, I got them done. Freaking got all the little tabs welded onto them, and that's gonna work friggin' sweet. Friggin' right. It's perfect too. Could even go maybe a little bit lower. Something like that. That's gonna be awesome. Friggin' right. I might have to gap a tiny bit on that one. Just a tiny bit. Well, getting ready to freaking weld the rock sliders on. So I'll set you guys there, and hopefully you can see everything. One left. Flip. That's good. Well, that one's not pretty, but it'll work. The other ones are good. That was just too big of a gap. I'll do the jump test now. Well, passed the jump test, so it's good to go. That's freaking sweet. I like it. And then if and when I build the roll cage, I could just add on to it. Freaking go up over the wheel wells and stuff. I don't know if I'm gonna do the the friggin' exoskeleton, because that's just a lot of extra weight. And well, I think my next big modification on this is going to be to 4-link it. Yeah, I'm already kind of designing it, so it's going to be expensive though. The link ends are about 50 bucks a piece and I need 16 of them. Yeah, gets expensive quick. But yeah, 4-link would be so much better. Just run a couple of links up to here. I could even use those and then do 2 from the middle up to here. Do a triangulated 4-link. So yeah. Then 4-linking the front's going to be a hell of a lot harder because the pumpkin and the engine and stuff, but it's not impossible. So yeah, I guess I'll get this side ground down and start welding the other slider on. Yeah, that's so cool. That's just awesome. And while I've got the welder here, might as well put this guy on. It's that front axle armor I built about a year ago. Goes a little something like that. I built it to contour everything really nice, and it's right out of the way of the leaf springs and everything, so that'll be just awesome. Yep. Friggin' rights. And now this side's done. I learned a little bit from the other side and made the friggin' ground areas a little bit bigger so that I wouldn't have any contamination of the paint. I guess I'm gonna have to tack that a little bit more. But yeah, it's all done. Friggin' right, so jump tested this one too and it's good to go. I guess the true test will be slam it on a rock and see what happens. But I think before I do any of that stuff, I'm gonna make some braces to go from like maybe here up to the frame, like triangle gussets or something. But for now, they'll do. They'll do. Now it's time for this. So I'll mark where each of those fins go and weld it. The toughest thing's going to be cleaning that out because that's covered in oil and stuff, and it's pretty hard to get in there with an angle grinder, but we'll see what it can do. Well guys, I don't know how I managed to do this, but I lost all my gas tank bolts. The ones that hold the freaking fuel pump in place. I don't know where I put them. I remember setting them down somewhere, but I don't know where. Okay guys, here's a new one for you. This is the old Volkswagen oil sending unit. It's just a dummy light switch. I needed that Toyota one on there, so what I did is I took one of the VW injector friggin' nozzle things. I tapped one end of it, and I'd used the bench grinder to grind it down, and then I used a die on it to thread it, so that just fits. I couldn't put that one down there because A, it was hitting the bolt, and B, it was hitting that, but with that adapter it's right out of the way, so it's still very, very, very close, but at least it works now. And my batteries are gonna die, so I guess I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care.